Elon Musk has said that one of his ways of raising more capital in the future and what a key part of the business for SpaceX is going to be server farms in space. Do you one? We've all. Listen. I like Teslas. I think they're fantastic. I love that we're going back to space. I think that's awesome too. I also have heard sometimes some things said that I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, pal. Kind of statements made. One, and I know this is a crazy sentence that I never thought I'd be saying. What are your thoughts on space-based server farms? And do you think we will see them in our lifetime? And finally, cost. Thoughts?
Hmm. Space-based server farms. So, I think we'll probably see something. Is it going to turn into something that we can financially do? I don't know. Is that a financially viable product? Probably for maybe some businesses, it might make sense, right? Like you need to get your data someplace really remote, and you
I
need
don't
like
even know all the considerations, right? Because yeah, it might be you might save on cooling, but I don't know how expensive it is to protect from solar radiation in the
Right?
vacuum of
Radiation,
space.
right? That's what I was thinking too. Like, what? Okay, I guess we
is
have
cooling
shielding
our
for that.
biggest concern?
I don't know. I didn't think so, but
Space
maybe
hackers, physical space hackers.
that
That'd be fun
physical.
too.
That's going to be
Yeah,
some space. I'm ready for space pirates. That'll
there
be
you go.
great. That's the next ransomware.
All right. So I'll throw a question in there. Are we going to have quantum computing before satellites in space? Because if we end up with quantum, then that changes all the communication stuff, right?
Yeah,
Now,
I don't
maybe
think so.
satellites in space are the answer to quantum, specifically because whenever Dustin brings it up, the thing that I always struggle with, you have to be so cold, right? You got to get so close to absolute zero to do effective real quantum, not simulated, not simulacron, all the other stuff. So maybe we're just not playing the 5T chess here, and Elon Musk is putting quantum
In
space-based
space.
servers in
Yeah,
space so he can
quantum
reach
space.
that cooling.
Could be.
There you go. I don't
Anyway,
have a lot of faith in quantum coming, like a true quantum, not supremacy, but I can't remember the term off the top of my head. But basically, where like a quantum computer can do a functional thing. I don't have very much faith in that happening for like unless there's a scientific breakthrough, which of course there always can be. But like based upon what we've seen so far, like I remember 5 years ago, people being like, 2 years is going to be quantum
yeah,
supremacy,
yeah.
right? 2 years we're going to be able to break RSA with quantum, and I'm like, okay. And like now we're a few years in, and it's like, all right, not only are we not there, but we're not further away, but we're not even close to it still. So I'm thinking like we're still far off from that. I think NIST said, is it 2036 is what the NIST guidance for cryptography.
That probably that and greenhouse emissions. Who knows? It feels like one of those things where like we will
Yeah,
cut our greenhouse emissions by 20. It's always 2030 something, right? And I'm
yeah,
like, I feel like they found right just the exact kind of date range to make us go, yeah, sure. Where it's close
yeah.
enough that we think it'll happen, but it's far away enough that we're not going to pay attention, right?
Far enough away where those the people who wrote it,
Yeah,
won't be like they'll be
we won't have
retired
to
and be
worry
like,
about
oh
it.
yeah, sorry, I was wrong about that.
I guess
So
someone
put
adds
it, put
something
it
like,
way
speak
down
up.
the roadmap. We'll get there someday.
That's right.
We have these other priorities right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's anything I wasn't so certain, but I did meet a researcher at Ignite this year that focuses on quantum. And so I asked him about some of the myths and, wondering, like, this isn't on my radar at all. I told him, right, like, I'm having someone else think about this. I don't want to think about quantum. Like, that's not my
Yeah,
problem. Let one of the, Mark Rusinovich or someone, the super bright nature that has, the $1 billion tech pocket, let them
Right.
figure out how to save that
I'll
piece.
start thinking more about it when the non-billionaires stop yelling it all the time, right? When maybe like, yeah, the regional firms are saying, yeah, you know what, we've used it. It's like, oh, okay, maybe. I mean, but I'm still here waiting for a full IPv6 rollout. So what can I say?
true.
I started hearing
In a
about
few
that.
decades.
Yeah, the 2004, 5.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned, but the space stuff's interesting. Like, I am excited about what we can do in space.